Sorry, how many dice were?
Wisdom.
No, sorry, how many paradox dice succeeded?
One success.
Okay.
You just need one success on this.
Yeah. You got it.
Okay. 1 point of bashing damage, and your spell may continue as normal.
Okay. Oofta. So yeah, it's got a dice pool of 1.
That's good that you made that, though. Otherwise, it would have done -1 dice to 0.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Right, so I'm spending willpower and a point of mana to cast a spell, but then also a point of mana to insert it in hung spell.
Yep.
Okay. Ouch. For the first time ever, I have no more mana left.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're feeling scraped at the bottom of the barrel.
Yep, and also no more willpower, so that's fun.
Hey, that's a task. Don't you?
Not on me.
Oh my god, here.
Anyway.
As I see you, yeah, running out.
Yep.
For this half an hour, I light 2 incense sticks and stick them in Ammonite's pockets.
So you're getting 2 points of manual Samuel.
Yes. That's a fun game.
Alright.
Is that a game?
Yeah, it is.
Yep. And I have to cash in on the steadfast because,
Okay.
unsurprisingly, a single dice didn't do it.
Got that cast, and then are you going to cast Grave Misfortune?
Yes.
Sure.
Do I have to do that hung spell now?
Yep, you'd have to do a hung
hung spell first. Okay,
Yep.
so hung spell.
Same as last time.
Nailed it. 3 success. And now the Grave Misfortune is a level 3 fate? Or 4?
Level 4.
Level 4 fate. Alright. Level 4 fate is... Oh, I'm over by 1 reach. Oh, and do I do another reach to make it stronger? I can't remember how that's...
Potency. It does extra damage equal to potency.
Oh, so I have to cast it at higher potency.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all it is. Okay, so...
Oh man, that's for a duration too. That's awful. Jeez.
Like, good awful?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
next time the subject suffers at least 1 point of damage during the spell's duration.
Oh,
Oh, okay, it's only 1 time. Never mind.
Alright.
I thought it meant like for the rest of the spell.
Yup. That's cast on you for an hour.
Insane.
Okay, so I'm starting at 10... No, what'd you say? Fate 4, 10 dice. It's 1 over on Paradox. So this is the 3rd time I've gone 1 over. Or 3rd time I've gone over. So...
Okay, so it's like 3, so 4 paradox dice.
Yep.
1 success.
Okay. And I do my wisdom minus anything?
Just your wisdom.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Did you fail?
Not yet. I got 2 dice left. That's why I said uh-oh. Oh, both of them are 9s. So 2
Both
success.
9s. Okay, nice. So 1 point of bashing damage.
Alright. What can I be at until I start to hurt? Like it's a percentage or whatever, isn't it?
It's if you so you're at
5 out of...
-1. If you have 2 boxes
I have
left,
2 boxes left.
yeah, you're at a -1 to all rolls.
Okay, so now to cast this spell, the aggravated damage spell or whatever.
Yes.
Yes. Now I'm at a -1.
So you're at -1.
Okay. Okay. So my potency's gonna be at 4, and I want to go up by 2 at least. What was their shit? 7? No,
You're adding. So you're as of right now, you're going 15 aggravated damage with Samuel's spell. The +4 from Grave Misfortune.
Okay.
You also need to increase scale by 2.
Oh shit. By 2? Okay.
Yeah.
So
You need 1 extra target.
So -2 dice. -2 dice is -4. -1 is -5. Okay, so I'm at -5 from 10. I'm at a 5. I'll go minus 2 more dice for another potency to get down to 6. 6 dice. Potency 6.
Okay.
2 9s and an 8. So 3.
Oh, and you need to spend a point of mana for
mana.
infusing it in.
Okay, mana. Let's see. Mana down. Where's my mana count?
Plus
there?
the contingent duration, if you've already.
Bam, bam. So that's 5 mana. Okay.
Yep.
I mean 5 mana down total. And did I have to do willpower there? No, I didn't. Because I didn't go that low. Cool. All right, 6. It's cast. 3 successes.
Okay, nice. So you spend like the next half hour. I guess Derek, you set yours up without ritual casting, but Samuel kind of just like you slowly make this little spark into existence, and then just kind of like feed it slowly until it becomes a raging like inferno fireball in your hands, and then you just let it release it into the motes of time that Derek has laid before you.
Oh my god, I literally have made a time bomb.
Yep.
That's awful.
So yeah, and then Derek, you construct your little magical temporal tripwires, and they're all ready to go.
We're so
set.
dangerous.
Are you gonna walk out and trigger it?
Yeah, we're gonna leave this place.
Yeah, get out of the blast zone.
Yep. Is there anything around that we need to look at before it gets incinerated?
Well, this is like holy fire that only destroys, well, like, people.
Alright, well, this whole place might be just evil ground, so we'll see.
Alright, well, I didn't make it so that it could infect material objects.
Oh.
So
Well, look at the big brain
Yeah.
on Sam.
It's a biobomb.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Well, let's go.
it's soul fire, man.
It's soul fire. That's terrible.
All right, so you walk out through the gate where the liquid has burned away now. Actually, it's probably still burning.
Gross. That's a terrible smell, Amadine.
Yeah, so you walk out and let go of the
Yep.
temporal stutter.
Yep.
All right, so you see a brief flash of the two monsters like standing there, and they immediately just like lunge towards the spot where you were,
Yep.
which coincidentally happens to be the spot where a little orb of fire is. And after it takes like a second, and then the fire like blossoms out in this massive, brilliant explosion of white energy, and you're momentarily blinded upon the energy receding. You look back and you just see like motes of ash swirling around inside the courtyard because you did freaking 17 points of aggravated damage to them.
I don't know if that's enough, but
Yeah, maybe there's a skeleton left, like a charred bone.
no, that's like what Ash or Derek is like. I have no idea how much it took, but I hope it was enough.
Freaking mini nuke.
Yep. Mages are just the worst, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
we
just
are the
like,
danger.
from their perspective, they just lunged towards you, and then you exploded and just like destroyed them. You turned into a ball of fire, and then just like incinerated them.
Awesome. Yeah, they have no idea what happened.
Yep.
So
Alright.
no. Well, I'm fucked. Better turn into a ball of fire and explode. This is what they
Their
thought
surprise
happened.
attack did not kill you, therefore they lost.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, man. It's like
Mage is bad.
we didn't have high enough alphas, so we put it off for later until we could get.
Yep. Let's take a break, think about this, and then really just destroy them. Just really
Just
mess them up.
just really, really, really one shot him.
It only cost us like 5 or 6 mana.
I
So
know. I mean,
Way.
it's not like that shit's easy. It's just doable.
Man, we went to a lot of effort here. That was hard work.
Yeah.
To completely annihilate the problem.
Yeah. All right. Well, yep. Guard. They are dead. So you're free to proceed with what you were coming to do in the first place.
And we're, which is figure out what we were doing in the first place.
Yep.
I cast divination.
All right.
Were those three the only danger in this area?
No.
Shit.
I mean, the building could fall over and collapse. So, I mean...
Well, threatening danger. I'll burn another question. Fine.
Threatening danger?
Yeah.
How about hostile entity?
Yeah, there you go.
Like, what you mean, like actively threatening?
Yes. Like, yeah, hostile entity. Yeah, that works.
At the moment, yes.
Oh.
There's no more active danger, but there is still danger.
Okay. So, yeah, we're not, like, free and clear. There's more shit around.
Right. Well...
Figure we should know.
Oh, boy.
Will we find what we're looking for in the main castle?
No.
Oh. Shit. Well, that might have just saved us 10 hours. Time says that what we're looking for is not in the main castle.
Wow. And here I was going to start at the small castle.
What was that?
And here I was going to start at the small building first because I wanted to get it out of the way.
Perfect. Looks like that's where we need to go. Yeah, let's just check all these small buildings.
So yeah, there was a larger building and then a slightly smaller one. Both of them were inside of the castle, like outer wall.
Okay.
It's like a little keep more than a big fancy castle.
All right. Will we encounter hostile entities in the outer buildings?
No.
Sweet. One more.
What was that?
One more. That was three.
Okay.
You got anything, Amadine?
Nope.
All right. So that was a question I asked, and that's the answer I got.
Alright, that's fine. You don't have to use them all.
Yep. Does Amadine have anything to add? No. Okay. Then I won't ask him.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good use of magic.
Yep. Instead of literally just, hey.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So you're just gonna like search around the
Yep.
castle area, or
Yeah, we'll
what?
go to which building you want to go. You said the smaller one.
Yeah.
Let's hit it with
All right.
magic. Knock it right over.
So yeah, you walk in there, and it's a it's a ruin. You go through several of the areas. It's kind of like a longer building with a couple of different rooms, which you're not really sure what their function was, just because it's basically just an empty room at this point, fallen to ruin. Interesting things in the point closest to the larger building. There's kind of a room and like a back door, and there's a pile of like bones and rotten meat there. Most of the bones are like cracked open with the marrow sucked out. Seems to be a mix of animals and human bones. So yeah, that's probably their like either food storage or trash. Not sure which.
Fucking bone suckers.
Maybe both. One thing of note is a thing that kind of strikes you as somewhat odd is in one of the rooms there is like a little like plastic folding table, you know, like those white ones.
Yep, I've got one. I've got those.
There's one just kind of sitting in the corner with a like an old like early 2000s sort of boxy laptop sitting on it,
What the hell?
just like in the corner for this building.
Hmm.
Turn it on.
You open the top and try and turn it on. Okay.
I really
hear,
hope
like-
someone fucking cast a hung spell on this thing.
Um,
When you open it, boom.
so it does actually turn on, surprisingly.
Holy shit.
You hear like a as its very old fan starts up inside.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds kind of rattly, but it boots up after about 5 minutes. And you see a
Discord?
there is a like a logo that looks just like a single word sort of flashes up on the screen. It says Pentex Industries,
Okay.
and then there it goes to like a login.
Alright. I type it in.
All right.
Admin, and then admin one exclamation mark.
Lucky number.
Yep, I got it.
All right, so you just kind of like slap your hand across the pad a couple times, or you just do like the piano thing, just like across the keyboard, and
Yep.
then hit enter,
Yep.
and it's like there's like a processing deep accepted, and then it goes to continue the login.
God, I love it.
Yep. Yeah, it just so happens that your fingers were only tense enough that mattered, and yeah.
Yep.
So anyway,
Those are the like. There's reasons.
So yeah, it shows up to a totally black background. The computer background is just a black screen, and you see like a couple of like different like applications. It seems to be running on a custom operating system. It's not like Microsoft Windows or anything, or like OS, or what the hell is the
Linux.
Apple one? No, yeah, not Linux or
the Apple one.
the Apple one.
iOS.
iOS. That's what I was looking for. Although that might just be their phone OS.
Macintosh.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't matter. It's
The
not here.
Mac one.
Whoops.
There is a
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Macintosh is a kind of Apple.
Macintosh.
Hmm.
It's also a clan in Scotland.
Ah.
Yeah, so there's like
Mr. Macintosh. Sorry.
just like basic stuff like Microsoft Word, Internet Explorer.
Ooh. So it's a custom operating system using Microsoft stuff.
Yep.
Neat. All right. I research.
Just kind of like look through
Yeah,
the thing.
I open everything, look at stuff, check search history, look at recent documents.
Yeah, so I mean it's not connected to the internet.
Okay.
Recent documents.
It would still have search
does
history if
show
it
up.
ever was.
That's true. It does not have any search history.
Okay.
Recent documents shows up a couple of Word documents.
Open.
They're all titled Project Lycaon.
Oh.
Lycaon, AON,
Yeah. Like it.
with various like different variations, like Project Lycaon, field research notes, Project Lycaon report, and then like a date, which is dated 5 years ago.
Okay.
And then like Project Lycaon updates. There's one PowerPoint, which is like a quarterly update. However, if you open any of them, like when you open it, there's like sort of some like artifact glitching and stuff in the screen, and all of the text is like corrupted and unreadable.
Oh.
Well,
Can I temporal summon it before it was corrupted?
Okay.
You could
I
try.
got a couple of things I can try. The first one is quite simple. Is Pierce Deception.
Oh yeah. Neat. Are we gonna? I'm just wondering. Are we gonna go to 6? I was gonna get food then.
Yeah, we'll end at 6 if that works for you guys.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab a drink right now.
All right. So yeah. Anyway, so 5 dice for and 4 for prime, 1 for the 1 dot prime spell. Pierce Deception. Right. With the reach for it. Right. So the spell sees through mundane falsehoods automatically. All right. Well, anyway, it's what I got, so it's what we're doing.
Okay.
With the reach, but get in there. Wow, 1 success.
Okay.
Is this for the?
Yeah. So this is for Pierce Deception, and you did the reach for. I assume that you just always do that reach because you can.
Right, because now I'm at 4 dots prime now. So.
Yeah. It's
So before it was an agonizing decision, but now it's.
It is an easy one. Yay. All right. So you cast that, and you sort of look at the screen again, and the data kind of like flickers, and then you see a transparent sort of overlay, as the corrupted words glow and like move to be the correct ones. It seems to be some kind of like cipher.
Sure. Because the first thing I thought of was there's some techno.
Like it's incredibly or it's intentionally scrambled. Doesn't seem to be magical in nature. It's just like a software thing.
Darn wingdings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit worse than wingdings, but yes.
But yeah, you are able to read the data as freely if you would like.
Wow.
I'm not going to give you a word-by-word account because there is quite a lot in here, and it's fairly repetitive. But basically, this is a computer of a field agent for this company called Pentex, involved in the Special Projects Division, specifically Project Lycaon. And it seems to detail its like controlled release and observation of this trio of what they call Black Spiral dancers into this location. specified reason is because there are relevant assets that they are guarding here that cannot be moved.
Wow. Okay.
Assets relevant to the company's interests. Exact purpose and location are redacted.
So we just killed their guard dogs.
Yep.
We just killed some random mage company's guard dogs.
Hmm.
Seems like it.
It might not even be mages.
They might just be people who know about lycanthropes and vampires in the mage world and are using them.
The documents seem to imply that they created these creatures.
Oh, then I'm actually glad we got rid of them then, because they weren't happy about being alive, I doubt. Unless they were like, fucking horrible murdering bastards, and they're like, yeah, really big, horrible murdering bastard. I like this.
Yeah.
Either way, I think it's best that we did what we did.
Yep.
I
And-
mean, like for your original thing, getting them off of the countryside was a good enough reason, but now,
It definitely killed people based on the bones.
yeah, right.
Yep. But now I think we an opportunity, a responsibility to recover whatever it is they're regarding before someone else does.
Yeah,
Now that it's free.
yeah. And I feel like there someone's gonna show up here and see and wonder what the hell happened to their guard dogs someday, and this might come back to us. But that's fucking.
Well, the thing is like, if it were really truly important to the company, right, they would have updated something around here, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe I guess they wouldn't have to have, and just sort of check to make sure that the dogs were still there.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh,
Tim then looks at the laptop again. It's like, how?
There doesn't seem to be any indication as to. Well, actually, there's probably like a copied memo as like one of the more recent documents that just says observation agent to be recalled immediately.
Yep. Like the laptop is what, like out of the 90s or
He said
Yeah,
2000s.
early 2000s.
early 2000s, right? Because laptops, I guess, weren't really a thing before then.
Nope.
Said
Yeah, it's like one of those
boxy.
nice, like, thick ones that are, like thick, boxy ones.
Yeah. It's like technically portable.
Yeah.
More so than your fucking massive desktop.
Yeah. Which, back then the monitor was like
Thick.
30 pounds.
It was thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glorious 144p.
Hey, it looked good when you're, right up in front of it.
Yep.
Diablo 2, never played better.
Glow of the individual pixels
Mm-hmm.
in the screen.
So I guess we look for that item that they're protecting.
Yeah, but it doesn't really say what it was, though.
No.
Just that it can't be moved.
Yep.
Like, can't as it
The exact nature and location of the item were not
does it say
provided to this field operative.
does it say
Right, so
why
that's like-
it can't be moved? Like,
Nope.
it can't be moved because it physically can't be, or because bad stuff happens if it's moved.
Just says that it couldn't be moved.
All right.
And it was assets important to the company.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast another divination.
Well, assets is plural, so that's kind of interesting.
Yep.
True.
Okay, one success. And I ask, will there be repercussions from Pentex for killing their guard dogs? And, well, I'll leave it there. And then ask another question.
Unlikely.
Okay. Then same thing, will there be repercussions from Pentex for taking their assets?
Good question.
Okay, I guess. Like if you want to think about that one, I have another
Neither likely nor unlikely.
one.
I would say not unlikely and not directly.
Okay, like they might go to the Santa Fe people. Hey, some of your people came and fucked with our stuff. Yeah, is my kind of guess. Some bureaucracy crap. We might have to get in front of that. Okay, then. Will us two, be able to, physically take said assets from this location?
Let me just double check the. This is divination, right?
Yep, it's yes or no. Yeah.
Well, you did it with the reach, right?
Yes, to get the. Oh wait, no wait. Hold on. It's a level 1. It's level 1 time. Yeah, I did it with the reach then because I need to do it.
More accurate answers. Okay, so will you be able to take the assets from here?
Yeah, us two. Without help.
Yes, but you won't want to.
Oh shit, Abaddon. It says we could get them, but we won't want to.
Damn.
I got one question left. You got anything? Yeah, we won't. Yeah, like I said, the beer.
Maybe a clue as to what the assets are.
It's a yes or no. If you can figure that out, how to get that. If you get that out of a yes or no.
Yes or no.
Would it fit in the red box?
20 questions. Is that what you want to ask?
I don't know.
Let's just play 20 questions.
Yeah. Would it fit in? Well,
Hold on. Is the asset alive in any sense?
Yes.
God damn it.
Great. This sounds like it's gonna get complicated quickly.
Yeah. You just had to tack on the in.
Yeah, in some sense.
Because it could be a freaking zombie ghost plant now, or just like an animated
cheese grater.
Yeah.
Well, that's the fun.
All right.
If you want to know, you cast time spells.
All right. Well,
where are we going? Little building.
You went through the little building.
Oh, right.
Yep, that's what you found then. Yeah.
So now, I'm assuming the assets are in the big building, because I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
The mission told you that they weren't.
Oh, they weren't?
Mm-hmm.
But then, but they said what we're looking for isn't in the castle.
Correct.
But we weren't technically looking for these assets to begin with. So far, everything's checking out.
You were looking for your
information.
Information, yeah.
Yeah, about what our fates have to do with this place.
So you could look in the you want to look in the larger building inside the castle?
Yes.
Okay.
So according to fate and time and stuff, Amadine, what we're looking for has a good chance of being in this building. Information about what the fuck we're doing in this forest in the first place. The assets, however, are not in the outbuildings. So
I think you got that. You don't know where the assets are. You know that what you're looking for isn't inside the castle.
Oh, okay. But then I thought, all right, my bad.
There you go. I think you got it flipped around.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it gets tricky when you have this many prophecies.
Mm-hmm. Either way, to the big building.
The Ministry of Magic had a whole lot.
All right, you walk in there. So you see, it seems to be like a larger hall initially, and there are stains of like black liquid and blood across the floor. And at the sort of the end of the hall, there seems to be like this, these like sort of nests, almost like a bed, just like comprised of just like filth and a couple of like blankets and stuff too. But
homey.
Yes, very homey. They're kind of three in like a sort of triangle formation there. A couple more of those clay pots and a metal like gas tank, it looks like.
Okay.
Like a medium-sized one, maybe like 3 feet tall.
Okay.
Looking through the rest of the building doesn't take too long because it's pretty ruined. The second floor, while there probably was one, doesn't exist anymore. There doesn't seem to be much else here other than the squatting place of these creatures. These black spiral dancers.
Investigate.
Investigate?
Yes, I just kind of go walk around, kind of poking about, sniffing at nests.
All right.
Basically,
Give me
checking for life.
Give me a wits and investigation roll.
Okay, my wits is 4. Let's see. Wits is 4, investigation 2, 1. Okay, so I got a 1 success, 2 success, 8 and a 9.
8 and a 9. Okay.
Unless my attention to detail works and I get my 9 again.
Yeah, that would actually work for this.
Ooh, another 9. So that's 3 successes. 4. Oh, I had stopped on an 8.
4?
Yep, 4 success.
Nice. Okay, well, yeah, that's good. Okay, so one thing you do notice, nothing alive, except for there's like a couple of rats scurrying around. Well, no, there's not. Nothing alive. They would have been eaten long ago.
Okay.
You notice that on the floor, in between, sort of like at the center of their little triangle of nests, there is that same mark that you saw tattooed onto, or branded onto the one that you inspected. And looking around a little bit further, you spot that mark again up by like sort of a chest-high window, kind of like on the sill of the window, like scratched into the stone.
Amadon. Symbol is making multiple appearances here.
Yeah, and also suddenly the phrase "black spiral dancers" makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, it's like a black spiral.
Yeah. I don't got any more insight than that.
that is something.
It's more like I wasn't like 100% sure that some zombie warriors would be their operatives.
Like that's what their name is.
Right. It's like this seems a little bit more vicious and gross than something as like a black spiral dancer. But nope, that's definitely what they are. So anyway.
Yeah. So
I wonder if the black spiral refers to just like death or something.
Spiral into oblivion.
Yeah, and they're just like dancing around it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Seems like good symbolism.
Sort of thing a mage would do.
Yeah. Yeah, so you saw those marks. There's a mark on the window, which is on. It's a window not facing the courtyard. It's kind of like on the other side, in between this wall and the outer wall. It's a little sort of alleyway type thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I gotta look through it at least.
Look through the window.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, do you do the same, Derek?
Yeah.
All right.
Just kind of where it's pointing anyway.
Yeah, you look out a little ways, and you're searching the outside. Your eyes kind of like see just sort of like across the window on the wall. There is another little mark, like maybe 6 feet up, scratched in.
Wait, so looking out the window across the alleyway, there's another mark?
Yep, on the opposing wall.
Huh. Where were the other 2 marks we just saw?
One was in the center of their little bed triangle, and then one on the windowsill in front of you.
Right, and then one across the windowsill on the way.
Yep.
Well, clearly we need to see if this window opens.
It's just a window, friend. There's no window.
Oh.
It's just a hole.
Okay, right. The castles, right? Because
Ruins.
Yeah, and then like fancy glass panes of a big size were like, and the churches could afford those. Yeah. Anyway.
Also, if there ever was one in here, it's long since been broken.
Right.
Also, looks like there was some artificial expansion to the window size. As in, someone broke it.
As in, someone broke it.
Okay. Right then. How does strength score relate to lifting power?
Directly.
Thanks.
I don't know if there's a specific like pound to lift ratio. There probably is somewhere, but
okay, because I was looking at telekinesis here. It was like the spell's potency is equal to its strength.
It is exponential. I know, especially after you get past 5.
Oh, sure.
Like so, because 5 strength, that is like the peak of human. That's like world champion weightlifter strength.
Right. So like lifting
6 is like beyond human capability.
Right. And so like lifting a single person is like 2 or 3?
Yeah. You could easily do it with 3.
Okay. How far is it down to the ground outside the window? Or is it just like
ground floor?
Ground? Oh, so never mind then.
Like hop over.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was worried that we were on like this. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah, so I'll just go out the window and look at the other mark across the way.
All right. Yeah, it's like maybe 6 feet up the wall.
Okay. It's not like underneath another window or something, is it?
No, this is the outer curtain wall. So this is the outer wall of the castle.
Okay. If I turn and look around, can I see like any other mark from where I'm standing?
Why don't you give me a wits and composure roll?
Lowest one all the time. I should just remember how many it is. 4 dice. Nope.
No, you don't see any other mark from this perspective.
Okay. Well, darn. Well, I'll go back inside through the window then. I guess.
All right. Yeah, so you've searched the castle grounds. Doesn't seem like there's anything else interesting here.
Which is a little bit weird.
At least anything like apparent from a walk around this area.
Yeah. And like definitely nothing like worth keeping or saving or protecting.
No.
No. Damn you, fate. You're fucking around. We should have found something here. Because there's no more buildings, right? Other than the castle itself.
Nope.
The
There's
cas-
only the 2 structures
The castle proper.
and the walls.
Well, now I don't know where to go other than just blindly keep searching, which is kind of what we've been doing anyway, so fuck it. Just before we had fate on our side. Now it's just normal. Who knows what we're doing searching?
All right. So bigger castle then?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're just gonna wander around?
Wait, before we leave, I totally forgot. Should we do anything with Postcog on that laptop? Like, or even the.
Oh, like try and see if there's ever anyone who was.
Yeah.
You know, that could be fun.
All right, let's head back to the laptop.
All right.
Or did we take it? I mean, we have to go back to that area anyway. But did we
Yeah. Did you take it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Okay. So no.
No. Okay, so yeah, we just go back to that room and.
Okay.
I
Do you want to
postcard
do
the room.
some object reading on the laptop or postcard?
I'll postcard the room first.
Okay. How far back are you going? You could do the date of the last
Yeah.
the last document,
Perfect.
last opened thing.
Yeah, I'll do that. I got a. Let's see. Oh yeah, 2 6 3 6 6 4 successes. 5. The 10 keeps going. I got 8. No, 5 6 6 7 7 successes. Holy shit.
7 successes. Nice. All right.
Yeah, I know. I had a 10 dice
So-
roll. They just kept on going. Boom.
Yeah. Postcog. You see a guy sort of sitting at this table with a like a fold out chair or whatever. And he's sort of like reading the documents. Like he sort of like frowns at it, and as he does, you hear like a sort of shuffling sound from the door, and he sort of stands up and looks around. And he says, "Oh, it's you." By the way, this guy, he's probably like mid-20s. He's wearing like business casual, with like a jacket, and it looks like he has a couple of like surveillance equipment as well, and like a bag, like some binoculars, also some like medical stuff.
Go.
So he stands up. He's like, "Oh, it's you," and you see,
Does he have a name?
3. No. 3 twisted, horrible-looking people, similar to the one that you saw before he transformed. And he kind of says, "Well, looks like I've been reassigned." And one of them says, "We know." And he kind of was, "How do you know? I didn't. I just told you now." "They told us." "Who?" "We're going to reassign you." And you see him kind of like ponder the implications of that and take a sort of step back and says, "Hey, now hold on here. I'm the one in charge of this operation. And the three of them just kind of like start chuckling as they shuffle out into the room a little bit more.